if we did keep it down a little bit for our next speaker. Again, someone else running for the Manhattan District Attorney's position, Alvin Bragg.
How y'all doing? So excited to be here tonight with so many change agents, our honorees, and all of you. And there is no place in New York that needs more change than the Manhattan DA's office. I'm gonna be a little harsher. I know Janos agrees with a lot of this. I'm gonna be a little harsher on the side. He's led the system of two tiers of justice. One for Harvey Weinstein and Jeff Epstein and all the others who are privileged and skirted in justice and accountability, and then one for the rest of us that criminalizes mental illness and poverty and targets communities of color and LGBT communities. That second system is the one I grew up in. Born and raised in Harlem, targeted by the NYPD, at gunpoint multiple times. That's the system that my 9-year-old and my 13-year-old are coming up in now that gives me great fear. That's the system that drove me to a career in criminal justice. First, as a criminal defense lawyer and a civil rights lawyer, then as a federal prosecutor, and then as the number 2 person in the New York State Attorney General's office overseeing 1,500 lawyers in this country's most progressive law enforcement office. And it's a blueprint for the opposite of what Cy Vance has done. Cy gave a pass to Harvey Weinstein and the Trumps. I sued Harvey Weinstein and the Trumps on the census and many other things. Cy has done absolutely nothing on public corruption. I brought the case that convicted Malcolm Smith for bribery. Folks are for bribery? No! Cy has what I would call a non-independent relationship with NYPD. When I was in private practice, I sued police for excessive force. When I was a federal prosecutor, I convicted an FBI agent. When I was at the AG's office, I prosecuted an officer for murder. So those are the differences. And while Cy's been filling Rikers Island with misdemeanor prosecutions, I'm proud to say I've only gone to court on one misdemeanor, and that was to stand up for Planned Parenthood and prosecute 2 people who blocked the Planned Parenthood entrance for staff and women who were trying to get reproductive health. Cy and I are also running different types of campaigns. He's taking money from anyone and everyone, including Trump's lawyers and Weinstein's lawyers. I'm not taking a penny from corporations, lobbyists, or anyone who's had a case before the DA's office. So it won't surprise you, our DA's office is going to look a lot different. For mine, incarceration will be the last resort. Bail will not be used to punish the poor, and we're going to take a hard look at all old convictions. You and I all know, the world knows now about the exonerated Central Park 5. What we don't know is all the other people that lived the fair since unjustly locked up. We're going to look at all those old cases about to come to you. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is deeply personal. We have a lot of people coming out of prison, and prosecutors are not dealing with reentry issues. My brother-in-law served time, was in solitary confinement, came out, lived with my wife and me, and was turned down from job after job that he was overqualified for. And the system did nothing for him. Fortunately, he had family and friends and a network that saved him. But prosecutors need to stand up, and the people that they put in cages, when they come out, they need to help reintegrate in society. And that's what my DA's office will do. So I'm asking all of you who are the fuel for our reform movement to help me take on the system. Thank you.